Alright, guys, welcome to the new course. This is Necessine on how to run a successful POS business. In this course, I'm going to teach you how to find a good location for your POS outline. So, the common mistake I made when I firstly started this business is that I use the wrong location. The location that I use is very dull. So, after the 6 months or after the 4 months, I have to change the location. I still change the location to one junction. Still, yes, I still perform minimum transaction because there are lots of competition in where I have. So for you not to fall into this victim, so I'll advise you to get all these recommended locations for your business. Now, the first one, it is loading. That is load. Yes. Now the first one is what is the market. Market is a very good and advisable place for you to use as your location because there are lots of people in the market. There are a lot of crowd, and people they come to buy and sell. They deal with money there, so they come to buy, they come to sell. Some may have issue when they come to buy, but the price has increased. They will need to have a cash to add with the transaction. So they little like that. Some people will prefer not to. Some people when they come from the travel, they will say that, oh, I can't bring cars, I can't travel with cars. So when you use market as your outlet, as your location, it is very advisable. The second one is bus park. That's usually some people usually call it garage. So when you can find a place in bus park. So you just be searching, go to motor parks, see where a lot of crowd people is there. Some people traveling, they have a lot of money. So I'll advise you to find a market. After you don't find, if you get a place from the market, so it is advisable. And if you can't get, find the nearest one. If the nearest one is bus park or garage, you can use it. Yes, you. The third one is junction. There can only be one junction in the street, so not all these junction people usually call junction. The junction is a place, is a something like roundabout where there are a lot of streets, like five, like six, they meet at the same point. That is called a junction. So I'll advise you to find one junction. Also, you find student area. But the problem with student area is that when they go on vacation or when they go on holiday, I don't know how you are going to do that one. But once they resume, if in fact, even if you the student area, in fact, you will make a lot of money, especially when it goes to some college or university now or polytechnics. If you find student area, it is well advisable. The gain that you will gain is that most of the students they don't usually collect most transaction. It's like 1 5 2,000 3,000 5,000. So before you know, you will make a from 10,000 you can make you can gain 300, you can get 400 from only 1,000, talk less. So that is the basic transaction they usually do. Now you have to secure the location. Make sure you secure it. Firstly, ask people about the details of the location. Oh, is this location, is this safety? I think oh, don't use that place. From that you get some people they will advise you, I don't use that place. One man has firstly opened the shop there. They usually do this to him. Once you search, you ask people around that place that is this location well advisable to open a business, to open your POS business there. Then how much will you pay for the location per month or per year? This is also a good aspect because we can't predict what sales will be. So if you if you are eager to pay the money and say, I'm paying this so amount, but when you start the business, the sales don't reach what you are thinking the sales will reach. So that will be a problem. So I'll advise you to pay at least. It's depend on the location. For here where I dey, we usually pay at least 2,000, and the maximum is 2,005. The maximum is 5,000 and the minimum is 1,500. Even if it is some normal streets, you can see 1,000. But if it is good streets and well says marketplace, you can have 2,500. So I'll advise you, it depends on the location, and it depends on how much crowd and how much there is competitive in that area. So if you want to get a sub in where in a situation whereby there is at least five people that have started this business, POS business, so that will be a problem because you will share the customer there. But once you are the jagaban of that area, you are the only one using that outline. So I'll advise you to pay from the range of 1,000 to 2,005, and you can pay by yearly, or you can pay according to how much you have in the pocket. So thank you for joining this course. Meet me next in the next lesson. Now I'm going to teach you how to run a successful POS. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on subscribe.